All right. So should we see what it is? Let's redo that one.
Should we see that?
Hey, and welcome back to Bourbon Blind, where the guys drink what y'all pick. So please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section or email me at bourbonblindtasting@gmail.com. As always, the guys aren't going to know what they're drinking, and tonight we have a flight fight. This one actually is picked by me. I don't think I've even gotten to try this yet. Maybe I did. But I have the 130th Four Roses and this year's Four Roses limited edition barrel. And I wanted to put them side by side because I've been hearing great stuff about both of them. I absolutely love this one. I can't remember if I've had this one or not, so I'm going to taste it when we pour it. But as always, the guys aren't going to know what they're drinking. They're going to tell you what they think of what's in their glass. And then they're going to tell you in dollars how much they're willing to get that bourbon in their closet. So, as always, I want to thank our Patreon supporters. That was a beautiful pop. We will do New Orleans Bourbon Fest glasses and Michter's and Scotch Test dummies and New Orleans with the 130th. And because it's newer, we're going to put this one, you know, you got to make do with what you got to do. I got beautiful bag. Voila. So I would like to thank our Patreon supporters, and then I'd also like to thank everyone that's watching right now. If you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, you'll get notifications about when we come on. Go ahead and if you like what you see here, go ahead and find us on Bourbon Blind Nation on Facebook, group that just talks bourbon and skips the bullshit. Besides that, I think I've rambled at you guys enough. I'm super excited. I'm going to actually taste this. I'm seriously curious. I'm curious how that's going to stock up because that was really good too. I'm going to go get the guys and we'll see which one wins.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bourbon Blind. I'm Kyle.
I'm Nick.
We taste whiskey. We don't know what it is. We give you a price to be willing to pay for a bottle without that hype of the label. So, today we have a battle of the bourbons. And Aaron told you guys what's up. So, stuff with the writing on it is that one. Stuff without the writing on it, that one. So, writing, fish scales. No writing, nothing.
There's a lot more glasses than I'm used to.
It is. So, okay, let's get started. So, start with writing.
Okay.
Both are farthest outside. So,
cheers.
Cheers, guys. You know what we're drinking.
Right off the bat, some sweetness.
Like a floral.
Yeah. And like real kind of faint, light fruit. Nothing real dark.
Caramel apples.
Yeah.
Caramel apples. Sorry.
Thank you for correcting yourself.
Caramel.
It's not a whole lot, but it's pleasing.
Fruit. It is.
Yeah.
Very pleasing.
Simple but sufficient, I would call it.
Yes.
No ethanol. I've got like nothing. Let's get in here.
Cheers, guys.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Well, that was a good clink. Indeed. There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah. It's way more than on the nose, for sure.
Yeah. Caramel, sweetness, spiciness.
It's like mid-mouth and back spice.
Mm-hmm. Sweetness up front. Mm-hmm. Super thick.
Yeah.
Just
it totally coated your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and oily.
I'm going to go for another sip.
That's good.
Definitely more sweetness on that second sip.
Mm-hmm.
Caramels, apples.
Yeah, a little oaky.
Mm-hmm. I think it's well aged.
Yeah.
Nice proof.
Nice color. It's nice and dark.
I'd say in that 105, 110 range.
Yeah. I'd be shocked if it was below 100 for sure.
Oh, yeah. But I don't think it's above 120 either.
No, I'm saying probably like you said, between the 100 110 range on proof.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Finish is good, but not real strong. There's just not a ton on the finish. Some of that sweetness kind of hangs out, like almost like a smokiness.
Mm-hmm. Leather, oaky.
Yeah.
Like they said, there's like a smokiness aspect to it.
But not it only for me. It's only coming up in the finish. It's nothing in the initial sip with the smokiness.
It's like a barrel char smokiness, like not like a smoky
high char barrel or something.
Yeah. I think it was like a not peated or anything.
No,
but just a
no,
nice
no,
background.
not like a Scotch smoky.
No, we don't do that. I don't like it.
The finish hangs out for a little bit. It doesn't.
Yeah, mine's kind of still going.
Yeah,
I mean, it's tapering off, nice and smooth. It doesn't just straight up fall off like some do.
It's linear, as you might say.
It is. All right, I'm going in for number 2. More of that caramel sweetness on the nose.
It's kind of like no legs.
No, it's just super thick.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
just hanging out.
Yeah.
Like they're just now starting to.
I was gonna say I got like 2 or 3 coming on this side that are 2 or 3 over here.
Now I've got.
I mean, the majority of it's just hanging
sitting
out up here. Yeah. It's super viscous.
Yeah.
You could say.
This one's much darker on the nose.
Mm-hmm. That richness, kind of earthy sweetness, caramel, vanilla.
Yeah, closer to the molasses than the caramel kind of coloring.
Mm. I couldn't help it. I had to go in. It was just drawing me in. I had to. So far, initially, just first sip, I like number 2 better.
Yeah, it off initial impressions tastes not significantly older, but like noticeably older. It's
just more that the darkness that I love. You know what I mean? Like there's that rich complexity kind of. Not that the first one isn't complex,
right?
Because on the palate, like there's a lot going on,
right? But this has got more going on the nose and the palate, right? Whereas the first one was like almost deceptively light on the nose. Mm-hmm. It had a lot to offer, but. Or not a lot to offer, but what it did have to offer was very nice and pleasing.
Yes, absolutely.
And enjoyable. But then you would taste it, and the palate was just, exponentially more.
So again, on number 2, just like number 1, almost no ethanol on the nose. None.
No, and no ethanol heat, no alcohol heat on the palate either.
Like I can get my nose in there and just a nice deep breath.
Yeah,
and
nothing. With this one. As far as ethanol in the nose, I'd say the 2 are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. Mm-mm. But again, with this one, if it's below 100 proof,
I'd be real surprised.
I'd be blown away.
Caramel, vanilla, like a baking spice.
Yeah.
Like a baking spice kind of.
Allspice, almost like a clove.
I want to say like an apple pie kind of spice.
Not pumpkin spice.
No, more like an apple pie, apple cobbler kind of.
I don't want to.
I'm going to go into the ones we've already drank out of.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
Do a little bit of that one. Let it hang out.
Yeah. So initial impressions, I'm liking number 2 better. Mm-hmm. Number 1 is good.
The finish on number 2 is way better.
Yeah, it's still hanging out and going.
Yeah, like
speaking of which, oakiness, leather makes you want to like smack your lips, like just
keep like wanting to like move my tongue around, like behind my lips and stuff, just to see if there's any bourbon left that I forgot.
That you can like eke out some.
Like I saved some leftovers for later over here.
Like a little squirrel, and squirrel it away. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of water, not much, just.
That's about what I did.
We'll do a little bit more. So we'll see what that do. Do what it do.
Start with the writing.
Yeah. So Yeah. More of that sweetness.
It didn't hurt the nose really. It turned it down a little bit.
I almost think it helped it a little bit though. Like it opened up more flavors to it. You know what I mean? It's not a.
They're more subtle than they were originally. They're not quite as out there.
No, but instead of having like a couple big spikes, it's like a more even, broad range.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up more of the light fruits and more of the floral notes and
some of that clove.
Yeah.
Like a nutmeg. That like nice savory kind of spices.
And even after the water, like again, no ethanol. Nothing. Like you can get real deep in that glass.
Oh yeah.
And just And I
want to. Like I do. Like I want to just like what are those like the little vaporizer atomizer things?
Right.
These for like steroids and stuff. Yeah, just put this and just like suction.
With congestion, you just like bury your face in it.
You do like a silicone mask or something like around
this and just like... Somebody should invent that just right there.
Yeah, just like a face mask for your Glencairn. I'm in. Buy it now. It's just so damn good.
Yeah.
I'd say that opened up a lot of flavors on the nose.
I was real nervous with the water.
Right.
Because from our experiences together, water doesn't really do much bourbon favors.
It doesn't.
It doesn't hurt. There's some out there that it helps. There's some out there that it doesn't hurt or help, and there's some out there that it just completely destroys.
So I'm laughing because I don't want to stop smelling this. Right. Like it's just so good.
I might like this better with the water.
On the nose, I do, for sure. Oh, I gotta go in. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here. And people are gonna be watching us smell this for 20 minutes. Which, by the way, I could do. Absolutely, just sit down with a glass of this and just nose it for an hour.
That is fantastic. I think it's better with water, even on the palate. It turned down the finish.
Oh yeah, that's golden. Like that's.
It turned down the finish. The finish is still there, but it's muted pretty heavily.
Right.
I would sacrifice the finish for what it brought out.
It brought out some more like the oakiness on the finish.
Right.
But man, that's just that. I almost want to say like it didn't bring up the spikes of the notes that it had before, but just everything is just blooming, just like this, like a mushroom cloud.
It's like an onion. It has many layers.
It does. All right, I got to test number 2 with the water before I drink all this.
I'm not ready.
It's okay. We're gonna move on together. Just put it down.
Ready.
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Okay. Put it down. We're doing this together. Good to know. Okay. No. Nose it.
I'm okay. I'm okay now.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Oh. So number 2, I would say not as good on the nose with the water.
Not nearly as good on the nose.
I wouldn't say it destroyed it.
Oh, hold on.
But yeah, we got.
It didn't destroy it.
It didn't help it though. It definitely turned it down.
Definitely turned it.
It took it from 11 to like 7.
Yeah.
Like. All right, I can go in on this one. So.
It's.
That's savory.
Mm-hmm. It is
everything
super savory.
Yeah. Just. I don't even know how to like. It still has that darkness to it, which I love.
The original flavors aren't as strong.
No, but again, it didn't.
It's
destroy
like it brought that savory way up out of the bottom,
which I enjoy.
Oh yeah, I love a good savory flavor.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's everything good. All right, I'm going. All right, so without the water, number 2. For sure.
Yeah, without the water, absolutely.
Nose and palate.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the water, number 1. Absolutely number 1.
Definitely 1 on the nose. And I would say number 1 on the palate also.
Yeah. And for me, it's by a pretty substantial margin.
I would say for me, it's the same margin as number 2 takes it without the water.
It's just flipped.
Yeah. So there's no wrong answer between either one of these. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So go back in without the water.
It's so good.
It is.
There's just that sweetness and the floral and the fruit and just all things that are good.
So
it's the sugar and spice and everything nice.
Yep. Number 2. Definitely better on the nose. No water. Sans water. 86 the water.
Negative water.
I'm going, number 2 without the water. I don't know what these are, but they're phenomenal. They are. If this was something like Ancient Age or something like that, I would be more than blown away. This is definitely something.
What the
something
kids
good.
might call mind fucked.
Yeah. No, this is definitely something good. You know what I mean? It's
fantastic.
Yeah.
Mine.
So
the things that happened in these glasses tonight are wonderful, and I'll remember them for at least 3 hours until I go to bed and forget about everything that happened today.
Mine.
Hashtag mine in the comments.
Hashtag mine.
Just number 1 with the water is
so
such a light, sweet,
delicate fruit flower. No, I shouldn't say flower because I just been like, it's a delicate flower. Like,
right.
It doesn't taste like a flower or floral.
No, it's fantastic.
So number 1 with the water. Versus number 2 without the water. I'm in on 1. I'm in on 2. The no, this one, whatever this one is.
So you like number 2 without the water better than number 1 with the water?
Yes. Okay. So I think it would go for me 2 without this one. No, nope, unmarked.
Right.
2 without, 1 with the water, and then 2 with the water. No, I'd probably take 2 without the water. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. I would do this one.
Somebody does.
Then this one. Then. All right. Head to head.
It's professional tasting here, people. You're learning. You're here witnessing greatness.
Two with the water, then 1 without. That's my ranking.
Interesting.
Boom, 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 boom.
Nope. I think you just switched up your last 2.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
There it is.
Yeah.
So I'm number 1 with the water is my number 1.
Okay. Which is that one.
Okay. And then number 2 without the water is my number 2.
So we're the same, just switched.
Right. Number 1 without the water is my number 3. And then number 2 with the water is my number 4.
Oh, so we're backwards. Okay. All right. So,
It's a close race.
It is. There is no losers from here to here.
Right.
These are all winners.
It's a photo finish.
I'm gonna say number one, this one, that one.
Are we ranking with or without water?
I'm gonna give my price the best way I liked it. So this one without the water, this one with the water.
Okay.
So my second place, this one with the water, which is that one, is I'd say $150.
Wow. Okay.
I'm in.
All right.
My first place, I'd say $180.
Okay.
170, 180. I'm in on that.
So,
obviously, I'm in on both of them.
Right. So your hard cap's 150 on this one, with the water.
Maybe 160. I really like it. I really like it.
And then your hard cap on this one, without the water, is 180.
Maybe 200.
Okay. We better stop negotiating because it's going the wrong direction. So, my number 2, which is this one without water, I'm going like 145, 150.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I like it. Not quite as much as you do.
Right.
But I'm pretty comfortable in that 150-ish range. Number 1, which is, with the water, I'm at like 185.
All right.
So we're pretty close. We're just flopped.
Right.
Again.
And like I said, there is no losers between these two.
And I really hope that these are nowhere near the price point that we gave them.
That'd be sad.
Because if
I'm hoping they're like a $50 to $75 bottle.
I'm really hoping they're like $20 or $30 bottles, and then we'll just retract everything that we just did and dub over that they're $5 bottles.
Right. Be like, these are trash. Don't buy it.
Right. We'll actually re-record the entire episode and be like, just spit it out. And be
like, this is garbage. Should we see what these are? You think we should do at the same time? Or 1, 2? I think we should do it at the same time, since it's a battle of the bourbons.
I brought my lunchbox. I wish this was my lunchbox.
It could be. It's not like we don't have bourbon at work.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
All right.
So.
Okay.
In my hand is the Four Roses 2019 release, limited edition barrel strength. Which we went together to the Four Roses distillery to pick these up on release day, signed by Brent Elliott. Fantastic.
Cha.
Cha.
So I have the 130th release, or 130th anniversary, which is the 2018. So 2018, 2019.
Obviously, he enjoys this one, as there's...
Well, this is from last year.
Right.
So this is brand new. This is like a month old.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you know what that means.
You gotta finish that.
I'm gonna have to finish that soon. Guys, once your bottles get below like a third, or even especially a quarter, you gotta finish them, man.
Oxidize.
You let them sit this low for 7 or 8 months, it's not... I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be good. It's definitely not gonna be the same, though. So that's a gamble. You let this set for 7 or 8 months up here, no problem. All good. So
this was my first trip, 1 to Four Roses, and 2, my first bottle release that I went and actually camped out overnight.
Right.
Because you and I went to the Bell Mead Honey, but that was just...
We showed up that morning on the way up to Chicago.
Not a big deal. So that was a cool experience, and I'm super glad I have one of those bottles. Both of these
are phenomenal.
Are fantastic. And both of them were priced roughly where we said they were, in that 150-ish range.
Yeah, I think they're 140 retail.
Yeah. Because this was like after taxes, I think it was like right at 155 or so, yeah.
Totally comfortable with that for both of these.
I have to bleep that out because my wife doesn't know I spent $150 on a bottle. Actually, yeah, she does.
So this was my number one.
And this was my number one.
So, yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So it means I get to take this bottle home, right?
No. It was my number two. So
but that's not how... I thought that's how this show worked. Is that if I liked it, I got to have it.
Nope.
Well, I guess this has been fun, guys. We'll see you later.
So if you guys don't know, Four Roses releases these once a year, and they are generally phenomenal. A lot of other distilleries put out a bunch of limited releases throughout the year. Four Roses nope, we're going to do it once, and that's it. This is one of 13,140 bottles, and that's...
And this is 13,440 bottles. So less than 13,500 bottles from each batch.
Yeah, 13,140 it looks like. Maybe 15,140? I don't know. So, anyway, it's...
But this was a mix...
bottle's a year old.
This was a blend of between 14 and 21-year-old bourbon.
Yeah.
So this
13 and 21, something like that.
And it's 112.6.
Which I will say, though, that was the one which is not the one we got the oakiness on, right?
Mm-mm.
We got more oakiness on...
We got some oakiness on this one with the water on the finish.
Yes.
And we got some smokiness. I got some smokiness.
Yes.
Which would make sense.
It would. So, I would say that 21 years is probably where that smokiness is coming from.
This is my kind of science experiment.
This is fucking science.
Fucking science.
Hashtag fucking science.
Hashtag fucking science.
I'm blown away. It's
Aaron, good treat.
Good treat.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Now she set the bar real high for future episodes.
She did. Everything from here is just...
It's all downhill, so it's been a fun ride, guys.
So anyway, we're going to go drink these.
Yeah.
T-shirts at Teespring. Be sure to go check those out. Link is in the description. And Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, everything's at Bourbon Blind. And Bourbon Blind Nation on Facebook. Be sure to go check that out. And
lots of cool stuff in there lately.
Yeah. I mean, they are rocking it in there. You guys make the group what it is, so we appreciate that.
Super interesting bottle finds with people in their lucky coins.
Lucky coins. New challenge coins should be in about a week or two after this episode goes live, so be sure to hit us up if you are interested in such things. And we're going to keep drinking these, man, because, yeah, that's just freaking phenomenal. Anyway, until Friday, noon central next week, cheers and drink blind.
I'm drinking this.